Alright, so I didn't realize that pretty much the only thing here other than the racetrack is the hotel. See, there's Dominion Raceway. But I wonder if I'm the only one staying here right now. Look at that. The whole hotel, the whole parking lot is empty. Granted, it's right at the beginning of check-in, but you know, you never know. I mean, it might be pretty quiet here tonight, and they really need to pave this road. I'm not a smoker, but being that I've worked in customer service for several years, this is a sign of probably some sort of housekeepers or maintenance wanting to save their cigarettes for later. All right. Alright, we're at the True by Hilton in Thornburg, Virginia. So this hotel at a glance looks like it's probably almost completely empty, but I suppose that works to my advantage. Yeah, this is just a quick little overnight vacation that I've spontaneously taken because the hotel was cheap, pretty much. Starting off at the door, we have the typical deadbolt with a RFID key with the bolt lock and a peephole with a cover. The thing that you might not have noticed right away is that somebody has not cleaned this door. As you can see, it looks like there were some children or a child that was in this room because they put their hands on the door, and they never cleaned that. Also, I've noticed is this mirror's not the cleanest. It looks like they just kind of rubbed a rag and didn't really use proper window cleaner. But other than that, at least so far, this hotel has a really nice vibe to it. And one word, fresh. It smells very fresh in here. I guess we'll start off in the bathroom. Yeah, it's just a fan, which is nice that it actually includes a fan. I'm surprised at how many hotels do not have a bathroom fan. I don't know why. It's like, do you want to have mold after a couple of years of just building your expensive hotel? I don't know. But starting off, here's a very nicely appointed mirror with lights and a nice sized vanity with a nice American standard sink and Grow spigot. Seems like it works pretty fine. And then the hand wash and body soap in these containers that you can't tamper with, which I really like. Typical post-pandemic signs saying that they only clean on request. What's a hotel tour like without turning on my 4-watt preheat fluorescent strip light with old Sylvania blacklight bulb? Oh. Interestingly enough, look at this GFCI outlet. I've never seen one like that before. Imagine that was not cheap. We have a hairdryer in there, a light that doesn't work. And here's the shower. As typical for True by Hiltons, they usually don't have bathtubs, and this one is no exception. Wow, shower looks nice. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna only have a shower You might as well make it a nice one. And then there's the toilet down there. Nothing real much to say about that. And then there are the linens down here. Looks like just one of each. Perfectly suitable for me since I'm the only person staying here. And yeah, this is the room itself. As you can see, we are right on the footstep of the Dominion Raceway. Fortunately, since I don't believe there's anything going on there, I'm not going to hear anything. I picked this side of the hotel. I did not know it was actually going to face that close to the race track, but because the other side is kind of right on 95. Although I haven't heard anything from 95 as I was in here, so they might have that taken care of. But yeah, so like I said, one word, and that is fresh. I imagine this hotel doesn't really see much use aside from when there's an event going on at the racetrack. Typical for most Hiltons at this point, we have the little box with the thing that welcomes you to the room, and some poor cable management down there. Yeah, so there's that with the remote, and looks like I just screwed it up. But and then there's the place for you to put your bags and possibly a place to sit down. The only gripe that I have with this room is it's not very big. I imagine that's intentional, but it still is not very big. What on earth is this? I have no idea. It's like a sticker somebody stuck on there, and housekeeping either missed it or tried pulling it off and realized it doesn't really come off, so they just left it. So we have a teensy tiny little desk here with an outlet down there, an outlet right there, and even an Ethernet port down there. Well, I wonder if it works. I hope it would work. And then we have an Amana PTAC unit. Oh, they probably ought to clean those vents. Oh, and it's controlled by a thermostat over there. As you can see, here is the view again. Honestly, considering we're only 4 stories up, it feels like we're a lot higher than that. I imagine if there was actually an event going on, it would be quite a bit louder, but I don't think that's really a problem since, like I said, it's Sunday, there's really nothing going on. So here is the bed. Looks pretty nice. I'm not really sure if this was designed to be a nightstand or if there's just another piece of furniture that somebody said, hey, why don't we put this here so that that we have another nightstand, since maybe possibly the room does not by default come with 2 nightstands. I really don't know. This is a bit of an interesting light. But of course they hit my pet peeve by plugging plugging this into an outlet that's designed for guest use, but maybe it's because they can't really. What? No, they can plug both in there. I don't know why they didn't just do that. Because there now we have a proper outlet with even some USB ports that probably charge your phone 2% in an hour, and one of these little bedside lights. And then over here we have one of these clocks with some outlets and some USB ports. And then the phone, which looks like it's upside down. Kind of a weird phone, but anywho. Nothing really in there. I guess let's take a look at the bed. Really big pillows. I guess this is a king-size bed, so you do kind of need king-size pillows. So on top we have, I guess this is like some sort of feels like a bit of a heavier sheet. I don't really want to call it a duvet cover because it doesn't really feel like that. Maybe it is. Because this is the comforter right here. This is odd. Okay, so this is the comforter with a weird little skirt on it. And then the top sheet, which looks like it just makes it easier for housekeeping to make because they can just kind of fold it in. Am I missing something? Is there a... Okay, here's the bottom sheet. Wow, these are really soft. Yeah, this looks perfectly fine. The sheets are very nice and soft. The bed feels nice. It looks like it's probably a pillow top, which I'm not usually a fan of because they tend to sag after a couple of years and there's just no way around that. But yeah, this feels nice and comfortable. And yeah, there's the thermostat right there, and other than some scuffs on the wall, it really doesn't seem like it's that bad of a place. Ironing board right here, and then some hangers, this kind of open closet thing. And then we even have a mini fridge down here, which looks clean. Clean except for that back there, but that's probably, I imagine that's not from dirt, that's just it doing its micro fridge thing. One thing I did notice, this is really dusty. But again, I mean, nobody really looks at that space, so I guess I can give them a bit of a pass. But alrighty, I guess that's just about it. It's a weird switch. I wonder if it's connected to the TV controls. That's kind of sloppy patch job up there. I don't know what happened there, but alrighty, I guess that'll be it. Thank you very much for watching.